going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and today we're going to go over something that I typically don't cover, and that is Bitcoin. So let's go over Bitcoin right now. I don't really want to do technicals too much because we already know like the FUD is going to continue to drive the price of everything down. So I'm not just going to lie to you all and be like Bitcoin's going to the moon, blah blah blah. No, we are still in consolidation, and we actually have hit a bottom here. We could break out of the consolidation and go down and have a negative breakout, but it could also be a positive. So I'm not going to lie to you and say it's going to be either one because no one knows at this point. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and this video is not based on technicals right now. I'm just showing you right now that we are still consolidating inside Bitcoin. So even though Bitcoin is at $36,000 right now, it'll possibly continue to go down to 30,000 until it ends the consolidation. And then whenever the consolidation ends, then that's when Bitcoin will know whether or not it has a breakout or continues to drop. But as you can see here, you're seeing that the highs are becoming slightly lower. As you can see right here, slightly lower, over here, slightly lower, and then the lows are becoming slightly lower as well. So we're continuing to go down, and the next one will probably be around here, 30,000, and then it will come over here, 30,000, high 29,000. Yeah, remember, not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. I just track the crypto and wherever it's gonna go. So this is just a little technical. I didn't want to do a technical analysis, but I couldn't not do it without showing you all what it's doing in the consolidation that we're going in. But yeah, without further ado, let's go over Bitcoin as a whole. So 682 billion in market cap, a whole 37 billion in the last 24 hours has been traded. Cool stuff going on there. And then going over here for our rich list for not Dogecoin, but Bitcoin, for our whales in Bitcoin. As you can see, whales are still purchasing. You know, the top ones, they're most likely all wallets. So what I do for when I mean by wallets is like exchanges. So they're exchange wallets and they're buy exchanges. So what I want to do here is go all the way down here like this and look at the ones that aren't, you know, more present. So let's go over to this and see right here, this whale right here. So look at what this whale right here did, right? So right here around April 22nd, this whale goes ahead, buys $191 billion of Doge. $191 million, not billion. All right, so this whale buys $191 million of Bitcoin, right? So $191 million at $54,000. And then this whale buys a little bit more. It's only 19 cents. Yeah, but he bought some more at 34,000. But look, this whale had 191,000. Now they only have 129,000 or 191 million. Now they only have 129 million. And it's because they're still holding Bitcoin. They know it's going to go up. So when you see literal millionaires, literal multi-millionaires, and anyone with $191 million probably has a billion total somewhere. So let's just say billionaires for this. So if you see a billionaire is holding something, it's probably because they know it's going to go up. Remember, every single billionaire has their own personal financial advisor. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, but the billionaires, they actually have financial advisors, and that's why they're holding money into stuff like this. So that's why I wanted to show you what the whales are doing and what, you know, their moves. As you can see, a lot of whales do not sell Bitcoin. Like almost no whales are selling Bitcoin right now. This whale has never sold Bitcoin. This whale is continuing to buy Bitcoin. Look, this is why I'm telling you all, the whales are buying the dip, because they artificially lowered the price literally so then they can buy the dip. The whales literally pulled the rug on everyone so they can buy the dip. Look at this. 19,000, 19,000, 17,000. They didn't sell it. This particular whale didn't sell anything, but they're buying back to back to back. They've been buying Bitcoin since Bitcoin was at 60K. They've been buying Bitcoin since it was all the way down here at $10,000, and probably been buying it since way before that too. Like there's a whole list of purchase orders here, so it's going to be hard to kind of, you know, track where this whale is going with it. Like look, you can't even really see all of it. So this whale started buying Bitcoin all the way back at $738. So that's a lot of money right there. Like look, $738. They kept buying in at 700. They kept spending thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars until boom, they all have a whole total of 135 million in here. That's a lot of money. I don't even know how people are coming up with that type of stuff. That's so much money right there made off of Bitcoin. So let's talk about the fundamentals now. So Jim Cramer, be patient with Bitcoin and approach the S&P with caution. So that's a big statement right there. And I definitely agree with that. Approach the S&P with caution because it's overpriced right now. And then Bitcoin, be patient because it's not overpriced, but it may drop a little bit more before we actually have a breakout. That's why you do not want to sell Bitcoin here. So that's just, your little information from Jim Cramer. I'm not going to read all this little stuff because it's pointless to read, because all we need is the statement from Jim Cramer, because we already know how everything is over there. So yeah, Jim Cramer, patient with Bitcoin. I'm being patient. Everybody else should be. But yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. But yeah, Bitcoin hitting kiosk across North Carolina grocery stores. That's a big statement right there. Yeah, so kiosks along North Carolina will now have Bitcoin. You can now buy stuff with Bitcoin inside of North Carolina. So that's some more good news right there. Bitcoin is currently the most popular crypto. Yep. Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. All this bull stuff about it. Now let's keep looking at what we got here. Despite the fear, this on-chain proponent expects end of year Bitcoin price of $300,000. They expected to hit $300,000 by the end of the year. So I definitely think that that's possible for a Bitcoin to hit by the end of the year. But you tell me, let me know inside the, comments if you think it'll hit that much by the end of the year. I think it could, but right now I wouldn't want to make those kind of predictions, because that's kind of a really, really optimistic prediction. I know it is really optimistic. I would want to say 100,000 by the end of the year, not 300. But we could have hit 300,000. We really could. And if it does, I would be really happy to see that. And everyone else would be too. But you just got to think, if it goes up to 300,000, like, let's just do the math here. Like 300,000 divided by 30,000. That's a whole 10x right there. So Bitcoin would literally have to 10x. I don't know why I had to do the math there. Anything times 10 is times 10 of itself. I don't know why I did the math there. But yeah, so look at this. $300,000. $30,000, we would literally have to 10x to reach that by the end of the year, which is definitely possible. But just to be a little bit, realistic, I'm gonna say 100k by the end of the year. But 300k would be good. And the same thing with this 200k prediction. This guy, he's predicting 200k here. So they're saying by end of the year, some options traders are making that bet. So the long-term bullish bet is to buy this as a lottery ticket, I guess. But yeah, this is the strike price. The strike price that they're saying by the end of the year. So 200,000 by the end, that could definitely happen. I'm still saying 100,000 because I don't want to overextend it, So CryptoBase spells out the advantages of using a Bitcoin ATM versus online cryptocurrency exchanges. So I actually seen a lot of these crypto ATMs inside of Florida. I don't know if you all have seen them wherever you live. Let me know in comments what kind of places you live at and where you're seeing these Bitcoin machines at, because I've been seeing a lot of these Bitcoin machines lately. Oh, and definitely inside the bigger cities, they're really inside the bigger cities. And then the smaller cities, you just kind of see them at big, at the big gas stations, but it's kind of hard to come by in smaller cities. But they're saying at over 100 locations nationwide, crypto-based ATM is spreading fast across the US. This platform provides people with the options to buy and sell Bitcoin using cash at an ATM. That's huge right there. So crypto-based makes buying and selling Bitcoin easy at the ATM, just like a bank. And they're saying they're the number one Bitcoin ATM across the world. So, well, in the United States, not across the world, just United States. So yeah, let's keep seeing what we have here. So they're saying crypto-based ATM accepts a wide range of cash denominations ranging from $1, $2, $5, $10, $20, $50, and $100. They're saying that the ATMs are currently designed to accept only cash as payments for Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. You can now improve convenient for customers as they can carry out transactions. This can now improve convenience. So that is really big news right there. And they're saying that all you have to do, customers only have to install a crypto-based wallet or any other wallet app on their smartphone. So you can really download any wallet on your smartphone. And before they begin the transaction procedure from there on is simple. So they're saying it's really simple to use these ATMs. They're just like banks, more secure than banks. You become your own banker at that point. So that's good news. And some more really, 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 really big news with Bitcoin. El Salvador plans to use electricity generated from volcanoes to mine Bitcoin. That's just crazy in itself. El Salvador literally using it to mine Bitcoin. Let's go over here to Twitter real quick and then look up the El Salvador president. El Salvador president. All right, now let's find the president of El Salvador. I remember his name. Oh yeah, there it is. Nayib Bukele. He is the president of El Salvador, and they just made a huge statement with Bitcoin. If I can find it, I don't know where it actually is. Oh yeah, there it is. So this is where it is. I've just instructed the president of our state-owned geothermal electric company to put up the plan to offer facilities for Bitcoin mining with a very cheap, 100% clean, 100% renewable, zero emissions energy from our volcanoes. This is going to evolve fast. So they have a lot of agriculture out there inside of El Salvador, and they're going to be using literal volcanoes for energy to mine crypto. This is just a look of what their current energy fields look like, and they're going to create more ones that are actually efficient for the economy, because looking at all that smoke and all those emissions doesn't look too efficient for the economy. But they're going to create that, and they're going to create renewable energy. So that's going to be really big news whenever that actually happens, whenever they actually start using volcanoes to mine Bitcoin like that. That's just crazy. Like, never in a million years would I thought that would happen back in 2010 or 2014 when Bitcoin was first popping up. I never thought any of this would happen. I'm sure no one else thought this would happen either. But Bitcoin's steep price discount seems similar to March 2020 bottom. So yeah, it seems similar to the March 2020 bottom. Yeah, let's go over there and look at it from the larger perspective here. So let's scroll down there. So the 2020 March was around let's just look at the 4-hour chart. That'll go all the way back. All right, 2020 of March is right around here. And yeah, that's true. Look, it had a huge drop. It went all the way here from 10,000 all the way down to about $4,000. I think it might have even went a little bit lower than 4,000, but it's only showing 4,000 here. But yeah, that's just to put things in perspective. Like, that happened. Bitcoin dropped like 50, actually it dropped 60%, just like now, except now it's like 55 to 60%. Yeah, and it's like, it happened before and it happened again, so it's going to keep happening. So look, it just now dropped, so now we're going to go back up. So once we have another breakout, we're going to probably go all the way up to about 100k before we have another 50% drop, and we'll probably go to 50k from that 100k. And then people will freak out then, so people will keep freaking out, and it's just going to keep happening. But yeah, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. What do I know? This is just what Bitcoin's doing. So I'm just going to continue to watch it. I'm going to continue to hodl. I hope everyone else is. But yeah, that's what we're seeing here. So yeah, they had a steep price movement. It looks the exact same when you look at it too. Like, looking at this is literally the exact same thing that's happening right now. Literally. And then when it actually corrected, you can see we are actually probably about to correct. Just like I said, we are in consolidation, so we are about to have a major correction, or not correction, I mean a major jump, like a breakout, because we already corrected. So we should have another nice breakout coming out with Bitcoin, but we don't know when it's going to happen, so I'm not going to put any dates on that. So another thing, Bitcoin holds short-term support and faces resistance at 40k. We already knew that Bitcoin is having resistance at 40k, so that's really nothing new. Like, we cannot get above this point. Like, I've marked it here for a reason, because we keep peaking and we keep just hitting the peak here over and over and over again. Then our support is staying pretty true down here, 30,000, 29,000 at the lowest. So I'm pretty confident that Bitcoin is going to continue to rise. So I'm really not worried about it. But yeah, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I got to keep saying that. I know I said it like 10 times in the video. But yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and check out the link in the description for our free stock with Robinhood and Webull. And also, for a limited time only, we'll get 3 free stocks for Robinhood and 4 free stocks for Webull. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.